Well, now I'm your host, Lambo Drew, and you are now tuned in to another Finance Fridays. Man, you guys definitely want to be tapped into Finance Fridays. We are excited today, man, for you guys. And let me say something to you, man. I already understand this is getting ready to be a hot one. Everybody has been in the chats. Y'all know that Lambo went on here, and I posted that thing yesterday, man. Y'all heard me talk about it. I posted that video, man, of Ed Zimbardi, man, right there on the show last night. That's how we started the show off, man. And I guess from that point on, a lot of people wind up going back and sharing that video. I got a lot of DMs, emails, and everything else last night saying, thanks, Lambo, man. They hadn't even noticed that within the groups that they were at. They were able to go get that video and go share it. Now, does that mean, Ed is the person, that unfortunately is behind these scams? Lambo ain't saying none of that. Let me keep that 100 because I know, man, I probably pressed a few people, man, last night. I had some leaders, man, no disrespect, even hit Lambo up and was just like, Lambo, yo, keeping it 100, we just hoping that everything does come back the way it does. Can I say this to you right now? Right? I wish it do come back. I wish people do get their money back. But let me say something to you. And this is with all due respect. This is how we setting this tone off on Finance Fridays. And y'all know this is the Leverage Show. So we gonna always go ahead and keep it real with y'all. Y'all want me to keep it 100? I'm gonna keep it 100 in my unlimited freedom voice. Yeah, baby. Shout out to my guy Vaughn, man. But no, man, I just really want you guys to understand that we are in this space to make sure you guys are safe. Does that mean that you guys are going to win every single time? No. Let's keep that all the way 100. You will not win every single thing in life 100% of the time. It just doesn't work that way. I'm just saying. But the percentages of the times that you do win, right? We want those to be higher percentages than the times you do not win, right? And that's our objective. That's our goal. Our goal is to continue to keep moving you forward, to talk about things, right? Listen, Lambo be talking about on this show, and I got some other great people, man, who talk about it on their show. I got my guy who really just don't have no filter is Unlimited Freedom. And if you are not subscribed, man, to my guy Unlimited Freedom's channel, you better subscribe today. And he probably, me and him are the only two that I have seen go at these people's throats like we go at them. I'm just keeping it all the way 100, right? Because we have nothing to lose behind any of this stuff, right? And there's no disrespect. I want these programs and platforms to do what they say when they initially come out, right? When they initially come out and they break the news and they start saying, hey, we're getting ready to pay you guys, 1% a day or 2% a day or 3% a day, whatever it is, I'm perfectly fine with that. But do what you say, follow through with what you say. That is our only objective. We can only wish, we can only hope, we can only pray that unfortunately, right, that the programs that we are in do come back when they do exit stage left. So the likelihood, hopefully the likelihood of this coming back, rebounding, hopefully goes on ahead and allows people to really capture that moment of living financial freedom or producing some sort of passive income. I'm not lying to you. And guess what? This is with every American, right? The only thing is that we are in a space, and this is the God honest truth, that in crypto, most people don't understand. So when that video aired yesterday on Atlanta's news, and oh my goodness, there's people who don't understand crypto, right? And if you know Rob Gordon and everything, man, shout out to Rob Gordon. He was there at the court for a meeting. He said scammers, everybody in there scamming, right? That was his joke. but it was a joke made lightly of the newness and the new understanding of what crypto is, where crypto is going. People don't know what crypto is. And because of platforms and high risk platform, crypto actually gets the worst reputation, right? I mean, we're dealing with right now, you guys have seen it. It's all on the news. Lambo ain't got to go into it. But because you're on the Leverage Show, Lambo going to go into it, right? You guys see it all on the news with the hyperverse, with Bitcoin Rodney and Sam Lee and Brenda. You guys seen that. And I know each one of them. I told you Bitcoin Rodney was supposed to be on this show. But unfortunately, everything got hemmed up. Hyperverse was a $1.9 billion Ponzi. $1.9 billion. $2 billion. You got to be kidding me. I mean, there was people who really came up tremendously big with Hyperverse. Now, again, is that something that we really want to talk about on our platforms? I talk about on the Leverage Show. You talk about, man, on a lot of these other different platforms. No, but crypto, I would be a fool to tell you that crypto in these platforms have not paid Lambo some money. And you guys have not made some money just as well. I'm just being 100% honest with you. But when you take, I'm getting ready to tell you what's positive press, what's negative press. When you take that video from yesterday, right? After you have already seen what has been blown up in the news media with Bitcoin Rodney and Brenda and Sam Lee and all of them going to jail over almost a $2 billion Ponzi. Not million, $2 billion Ponzi. It does not look good for Eds and Barty to be actually headlining Atlanta's news and doing a full article. It sucks. I get it. It definitely is. And I know a lot of people, you guys watch the replay and watch the videos and be like, man, Lambo, you decided to go in. No, I'm telling the truth. This is my side of the truth. It does not look good when you had a $2 billion Ponzi and people are now facing years in prison. And then Eds and Barty is on here and they're trying to crucify him to the cross with his platform from Crypto Program. Then they say the new name of the program, right? So now there's people, when they type this up, right, who may be potential investors and maybe ad media spend was set to come back and set to come back great because of the negative press behind it. I guarantee you people are going to be reluctant to really go ahead and go all in into a program or feel that they may be investing into a Ponzi scheme. Let's just call it ace, ace, and spade, a spade. You understand? What this position that we are in as leaders and leaders of voice and leaders of opinion and really being able to help lead and guide you into some really great truths and really great light. We're here to make sure that you stay clear or minimize your risk in these plays. Now, it is not my objective to go on ahead and tell you where to go spend your money. You a grown woman. You a grown man. You can go spend your money wherever you please. You can go get into any play wherever you please. That's not Lambo's objective. And guess what? Can I say something to you right now? I'm just getting ready to go ahead and keep it 100 with you, right? Yeah. Y'all just really want me to keep it 100 with y'all out here. Can I say something to y'all? If you get in a place early enough, I know this. It's almost like going to the casino. You have a better chance of faring out with you actually receiving your principal back and actually going ahead and profiting off of that, right? So for me, why in the world would I discourage you from you going saying, hey, Lambo, this is risk money, risk-free money. I'm not losing no bills. I'm not losing no sleep. I'm not losing anything, man, behind this. I ain't behind on nothing. This is extra money I have to play with. The problem comes into play when you have over leverage, and that's exactly what we're going to always teach against. You've over leveraged. You took in money from your house. You went sold the house. You went sold the car. Now it's brought this financial burden on you and your family because you felt like you were stepping out on faith. So you can go ahead and jump into something that has a higher risk of failing than it actually has to succeed, right? But can I say something to you? You're going to have to take a risk anyway. You're taking a risk when you go to work every day. You're taking a risk when you're running your business. Heck, some of you take a risk inside of your house because say someone comes and rides down your block and accidentally shoots your house up, or they come and kick down your door and shoot your whole family up. That's still a risk. You can't even go to the grocery store. You guys seen here the incident at King Supers just a year or two ago in Boulder. And the guy goes into King Supers when people are out there shopping on just a regular day and shoots up the entire grocery store. So what I'm telling you is, look at the people in Buffalo. Let's even go there. Guy goes into the supermarket. You guys remember that shooter goes into a predominantly black supermarket and starts firing it away and shooting up and killing people inside of it. That's what I'm saying. You have risk anywhere you go. I would just rather you actually play into the risk of some of these plays that may be paying out and paying out well and can actually go on ahead and get you ahead. I would rather you do that. So when you see the negative press does come, right, on Ed Zimbardi yesterday, and you see all of this stuff happening, right, and the people who don't know, oh my gosh, I over leveraged, oh my gosh, I did this, oh my gosh, my people have lost. Yes, there have been people we have known and people we know closely have lost their lives behind over leveraging. But can I say this right now? There's companies of CEOs, when the CEO and the company starts going down and starts tanking, they jumping off a building, or they're committing suicide, or they're taking their own lives because financial pressure is hitting them. Can I say that right now? That how many times have you heard a CEO or somebody really high up and a company starts going down or something takes a left turn or right turn, all of a sudden they take themselves out? That is part of life. It's the inevitable. It's a sad part of life. My objective is to continuously to hope and pray that no one ever gets to the point where they have over leveraged themselves, that they feel like taking their life and ending it all right then and there. There's always a way out, whether you want to face the consequences or not. And that's the point. That's the scary part that most people don't want to do. And that's face the consequences of their actions. Our job here on the Leverage Show is to say, hey, you may have took a few hits, but I promise you, when you look across the board as us being leaders, and if we are elevating and we are continuously to profiting and doing great things and diversifying, which is number one, diversifying, never throwing all your eggs in one basket. You know, that's like and this is the guy down the truth, that's like a man taking a woman out on her first date and then getting down on one knee and proposing to her. He's throwing all his eggs in one basket. Hey, you know as well as I know, you're going to have to go ahead and date her a little bit. You're going to have to find her out before you go ahead and ready to marry after the first date. You understand? Unless she's this automatic blessing that just came out of the sky and came all wrapped together. And I know this guy may not be wrapped together because the ladies already got their guards up about this guy. Like, hey, it's the first date, my guy. You already know. We cool. That's chemistry. But yo, I gotta court you just a little bit. That's the way you should be with investing. You should go in it cautiously, right? Okay, cool. This is what I am willing to go on ahead and put on the table. Because at the end of the day, if I can't go ahead and stand to lose this, and this is affecting my house, then 10 to 1, I came in over leveraging too much. 10 to 1, I came in over leveraging too many chips on the table. And that's just the same analogy as that guy jumping down on one knee saying, hey, after the first date, ready to marry you. No, you ain't. You ain't seen this woman at her bad side. And that woman ain't seen you at your bad side. You know, I say it all the time. This is Lambo, man. Every woman, straight up, this is a true story, has a little bit of bipolar in them, straight up. I'm gonna hit the Lambo bell myself. Every woman, right? Everyone, right? But now it all depends on the level of when they reach that bipolar and what triggers that bipolar. That comes out that you actually gonna see like, hey, can I deal with a little bit of that crazy or that crazy a little bit too much? I don't know if I can deal with that. And the ladies on the flip side, they look at the men and be judging men on the flip side like, hey, I can't deal with that dude. That man, he done lost his rockets. He is really not where he is supposed to be. That elevator ain't going all the way to the top. It's like, listen, he possessive, he's controlling, he's this, he's that. I mean, and they got a list. The reason why, it's called experience. We base our relationships with people off of previous experiences. That's the same way you base your investments and investing off of previous experiences. So if I know that you have lost before and over leveraged, I don't care how good a platform sounds. All platforms got an expiration date. See, when Hyperverse was at its highest, man, whoever was in Hyperverse and people who know Hyperverse, you was making some serious money. Watermine, you was making serious money. COTBS, serious money. When you start, and most people who remember these different platforms are like, man, Lambo, I remember I was making some serious money. Let me tell you something. At the best one that was out there that was killing all of them at its highest was Orphan Bank. If you were in Orphan Bank, you were making some serious, you had money running around Hyperverse. I mean, money running around Hyperverse. It would do circles around Watermine and COTBS. It was doing circles around it. What happened? Those platforms, people got addicted. You started seeing that numbers on the screen. Just like most investors, when they see that number on the screen and they say, you know what? They're trading. I just need to stay in just a little bit more. Look at the profit. Look at the way this thing is riding. Oh my gosh, they didn't set no stop loss. And all of a sudden, it's going one way and starts going the opposite way. And it starts saying, no, don't worry about it. It's going to bounce back. It's getting ready to bounce back. It's maybe tanking, but it's going to bounce back. And you're riding that stock just like you would see somebody at a horse race or dog race. And you seeing your favorite dog or horse coming across that track. Look at them. They running. Look at them. They going. And then all of a sudden, what happens? Out of the blue, they start fading back. And all of a sudden, the real conditioners who pace themselves, condition that race, and know that track, and know what they can do inside of them, starts to pull ahead. And all of a sudden, now you see the tide is turning. And your favorite that you bet the house on, and you really went on ahead and believed that everything in this dog and in this horse is going to win the race. It's taking its biggest loss because you didn't study the condition of the other opponents that were on the track. That is exactly the same way like investing goes. Yeah, you may get out there and you may hit a streak every now and then. And you're like, oh my gosh, beginner's luck. What happened when you hit those days? Gosh, I wish I could pull these comments up real quick and see Vaughn in here and some of the other traders, real traders who know what I'm talking about. Or if you ever been in trading and you see the trades going the opposite way. You're just like, oh my gosh, yeah, we took a couple losses. Hey, it didn't go our way. We took a couple losses. When you see that and you see you take a couple losses, does that discourage real traders or encourage them to get better and study the market a little bit better? Study entry points and exit points. When to take profit. And that is the number one thing that I hope any leader under the sound of my voice is challenging everyone who is in their camps to let them know, please take profit. Please take profit. You know, I remember, and this is a true story, right? And I can pick on him. You know, I know he's probably watching or will watch, right? I remember, man, my guy, man, I could call him, man, Mr. 1K. It's the 1K a day. Shout out to you. And I was remember telling him, I said, you know, if I was you, I would take some profits, right, with this. And I remember him saying, Mr. Johnson, no, I'm not taking any profits. I said, okay. And we're in this one investment and we're watching one investment keep going. And I said, I think you want to take some profits. I know the strategy of what's going on with this particular stock, right? And I know that the investment looks good. You're able to flip the money. You're making money, man, on it. And I'm telling you what, it's really looking good. And he said, no, don't worry about it, Mr. Johnson. I'm okay. And sure enough, which shocked us all because right around when FTX went out, if you guys remember that, in that October of that year, everything just poof, just crashed. Everything. And I remember talking with my guy, and he said, well, Mr. Johnson, hey, you know, he had a plan. He had a great game plan, right? Which he was making serious money a day. I'm not lying. And this was visual, serious money. It was great money. This was something real. People have been making money for a long time. And then they caught the tail end of it, right? The very tail end of this particular program. And had he caught it, doggone it, just 4 months probably ahead, 5 months probably ahead, he'd probably be sitting on a beach somewhere, sipping pina coladas with him and the queen, you know, and the boys, you know. And I remember, you know, coming back, it was a blow that he took. And he came back, and I remember he said, Mr. Johnson, you know, this one right here, this is something else. It's a blow, but we are gonna set to recover. It had nothing to do with, you know, crazy stuff. I mean, it was just a bad time. Like FTX had just went down, so billions was lost. I mean, by platforms across the board. I mean, it was crazy. It was probably the most craziest ride that most people have ever seen when FTX went down in September, October of the year before. It was one of the craziest rides. Statistically, anybody who know what I'm talking about. If you know that and you were in investments that was tied to FTX platforms, people got wrecked. I mean, straight up wrecked. And had that not, and FTX was a big and huge. I mean, come on now. This is the FTX arena in Miami was named after FTX. So this wasn't like it was a fly-by-night type of thing, right? But what happens is, again, you guys seen the story or have seen the story in the news with FTX and all of the superstars had all of their money in it. You had Tom Brady, you had the Kardashians, you had some of the best actors and actresses and everything else was in this, right? And they lost big too. So it wasn't like you lost it your own. Everybody lost. And everybody are tied to that loss as well. Can I say this to you? This is the God honest truth. As hard as it is to take hits, You take blows, you can get right back up and keep fighting. You can get right back up. You can start over from scratch, straight up. Where do I start? What do I do? How do I do? Well, there's other things that I tell people you may want to lean more into, right? I'm just keeping it all the way 100. I want to just say this. This is truth. I'm going to say this. This is just truth to you. What is your realistic life looking like? What's your realistic plan looking like? What have you drawn out to make sure that whatever happens with all of these markets and all of these plays and everything else that I'm doing that is making money and making residual money and making money at nice returns, that these brick and mortar passive plays, and I mean brick and mortar where you can walk into a bank today and take money out today, and the bank actually hands you money or hands you credit and extends you credit. What are you doing to walk into a bank or apply your application online and physically be able to get money out to invest into some brick and mortar passive income plays that are making money? Can I tell you that? What are you doing? That's what Lambo is here for. What are you doing? What plays are you making so that you can adjust yourself and weather the storm and say, oh, Lambo, whatever happens right there, we're going to be good. You got to remember, like we talk with clients, right, who, a few years started out when they decided to take their plunge in their journey, right? They had no money going into taking a journey. It was just faith, vision, and just the hope that they're going to believe on their skills to help get them through. Some of the people I know walked away from 6-figure and 7-figure jobs. So how are you going to replace your 6-figure or 7-figure? You better be able to be making more, another 7 figures or higher, right? Let's just be real with you. See, the one thing I'm getting ready to give something, right, to you. And this is getting ready to go deep down some of y'all, right? This is really go right down your alley because you need this down your alley. Some people, remember I told you last night when you guys were on the broadcast that you are rewarded for you being really great at something, being really good at something, and just really being phenomenal, right, man, in this area, right, of really, really going to the next level. Can I say something to you, right? All gifts that you do great will not reward you or compensate you greatly. You have to find what compensates you greatly. See, just because, and this is the God honest truth, just because there's some people who can sing, I mean flat out sing, they ain't even got a singing record. They don't even have anything recorded. They don't have a contract. They ain't out there making no money. I got some guys, man, that I knew could ball. Back in the day, I could ball real good. But that didn't mean Lambo was going to the NBA, making NBA type money. Straight up. You have to understand and tone and hone in on your gifts that you do well, that will accelerate your compensation, and the gift you do great that you love to do, that just is that's what you do in your free time. That's what you do, and people love what you do. It doesn't pay you anything, but just the fortitude and the gratitude that you have the ability to do that affords you everything. Like, this is the God honest truth, right? I tell my wife all the time, right? My wife is definitely a lead detective somewhere in some life. She's some lead detective in some sort of fashion in life. I mean, I'm not lying to you. My wife can just about find out any information about any person in life. I mean, to the T, where they at. I mean, they be sitting there looking, answering their phone, looking over them and looking around in the room because she got them down like she a spy. And I do think, I say she got to be working for the CIA or the FBI and everything, man, one of these days, because it's ridiculous. I'm trying to tell you this right now. But what does she do well, right? Does that negate from what she does well in the other aspects of her life where she's compensated, right? And she does well in these areas. Now, just because she's a lead detective doesn't mean that I don't think my wife can't go be a lead detective somewhere. I think she would crack a lot of cases, and the NYPD be like, I don't even know how this woman cracking cases like this, and this took us 20, 30 years. Just keeping it all the way 100. But at the same time, when I see what my wife does well, I was like, oh man, she's beast. This is her lane. She can do all of these things. That's her lane. And that's the same thing you guys are. You guys have things you do great, things you do very well, but it's not compensating you. You can't go out there and just decide to go ahead and say, yeah, we're just going to start this because this is what I really do well. But some of the other talents that you have on the inside that you mastered the craft and you decided to do over and over, you're like, oh man, I really do this well. You may need to lean on that. Some of you do real estate very well and know how to flip projects. And that's what you do. And that's what you say. It's like, man, that's what you talk about. That's what you dream about. But you don't get out there and you don't go do it. Why? Oh, you like Lambo, I'm just, because I got my job and I really, real estate is tough and the market is tough and all of this. Can I tell you this? Can I tell you what's tough? You're not getting up off of your tail and go follow your vision and go do it. That's what's tough. Can I say that some of you have the ability to be interior decorators or coordinators or designers? Like that could be your gift. Like I know some of you guys can do it like without even thinking about it. That is your gift. That's your craft. You can go do interior design and decoration and make a lot of money doing it. Because you walk into places and like, ooh, that's dope. Ooh, that's nice. But I would do this. I would do that because God is giving you that creativity of that mindset to be able to match and push things together. But you don't pursue the interior design or decoration because you're like, well, maybe that's just a thing that I can do well. I do it on my own, but maybe that's just a thing that I do well rather than pursuing that. Some of you guys may be writers or you may be authors or you may be able to do some amazing things, right? That can really help change the game. The way you level up and get to the next level is by putting consistency and pressure on the thing you do well that compensates you at a great rate while solving a problem. Ring my own bell. That's what you get compensated off of. How do you solve problems? Can you solve problems like this? And that's why people go to law school. People go to law school not because they probably know the law by just reading the law upon themselves and just saying, yeah, I'm going to go in and defend my own case. Possibly do that. People self-treat and self-medicate themselves all the time, but that doesn't make them a licensed doctor or physical doctor to go out there and perform surgery. I wouldn't want you going on ahead and, just put some alcohol on here and put some peroxide on this cut. We getting ready to go ahead, man, and this we're gonna stitch it up with some glue. And I got a gunshot wound and everything, man, going through me. Like, hey, I don't think this is gonna work. I really don't think this is really gonna work. I know you mean well, but I really don't think. I think we need to go ahead and get down to a real doctor or somebody who knows what the heck they're doing to get this bullet out that's logged up in my flesh, in my body. Straight up. And I said that because the severity of the situation will come a time where you may be good at just a little bit of things. But when the rubber meets the road and you really need to go ahead and level up, you need to have the backing and the education. And you need to be stamped with that approval, like, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing because now The teaching and the schooling and the mentorship and shadowing actually takes you in and out of situations that you can't get from just reading information online and just saying, well, here I am. I'm a pro. I know what to do. Doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. You have to, in your life, see why you are here, what's your why you're here, why you're created. What are you created to really do? Can I say something to y'all? This is the God honest truth. If you're called and to be let's say you're called to be a pastor, or you're called to be a leader, or you're called to be somebody who a mentor or a counselor or a teacher. And I think teachers don't get enough credit. If you're called to do these things, it will burn inside of you until you perform your craft and your assignment. Straight up. Whatever area that you're performing to. I know Lambo is definitely called to be your coach and in this marketplace, and really to help people and help reach people outside of just the church walls, or help reach people outside of administration walls and council walls and school walls and everything else. I'm helped to reach you guys, help push you guys into your destiny, into the place that you are designed and destined here in your life to fulfill. I'm called to you guys, straight up. I know it. Shout out to my wife in this dope shirt. Look at this. Man of God. Love that. She always puts my gear together, right? Does that mean in everything, man, that Lambo, he's doing this and he's doing... No. I'm not carrying a robe and got armor bearers and everything else around me. What that means is that I stand on what I can say. I stand on business. And I make sure that I'm out here to make sure that I'm pushing you guys into your destiny, into your level, while still maintaining an upright relationship, man, with the Father. That is what you do. You have to understand what you do well may not go ahead and fit the place that you are in. That's what you do well. You have to understand that these areas in your life, right? These areas may do this, these areas may do that. It'll be different, take you off course. That's just all where it's at. What it is that you're doing, where it is that you're going, what direction are you moving into that you can honestly say, you know what, Lambo, you're right. I honestly learned something today from what you were saying. I honestly learned something today about what you actually spoke on and the person you brought to the Leverage Show. That person right there intrigued me. I know what I needed to do. I know what I needed to move. I know what I needed to go ahead and do. So I want to show you guys something today, right? Because this is the truth, right? We talk about Finance Fridays, and I get to the comments in a little bit. We talk about Finance Fridays and everything, man. We've missed so much stuff, right? And I want to show you guys some stuff, right, today that you guys may have not seen, right? Let's talk about this week, right? This is a true story, which I thought was good. And this is huge too, right? Look at this, you guys. So breaking news, right? So the biggest bond, let me say this to you right now. The biggest bond when you're making financial moves, right? Or ETF that will get the biggest bang, they said, I already know what this is. It's going to be iShares. iShares, a 20-year Treasury ETF, will be the biggest bang for its buck in the immediate term products like Vanguard. Understand that. Most people don't understand that. They're like, Lambo, nobody told me about iShares. They didn't tell me about these type of ETFs. Nobody explained this to me. Man, look, that's what we are here for. We're here to help explain this to you so we can help get you where you need to go, right? If you want to make financial decisions, financial literacy, and get educated, that's what the Leverage Show is about. So when you see stuff like this, this literally blows people's mind. People don't know this. Right now, Meta is soaring at 20% today. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that started moving today. If you guys have not turned on your news, right? That's what the Leverage Show is about. We're going to make sure you You turn the news on. You get the right news. It's the right news and everything, man, allows you to go ahead and do some stuff, right? So Meta right now, if I go ahead and type this up, Meta right now is doing some amazing things, right? Meta, Apple, Intel, Clarence, stocks making the biggest move, right? Look at this. People didn't even know it. Meta, Apple, Intel, Amazon, Clorox, and more. They're all making big news today. This is midday moves. This is stuff where if you would have caught the market, you could have seen and capitalized on this, right? But you don't know unless somebody is able to tell you, hey, this is what's going on. Let me show you this right now. This is why Amazon stock is surging today. A lot of people don't even know this, right? Look at this. This is real time, man. This is nothing that that we got to go ahead and search for. This is real time. Look at this. Amazon stocks went soaring today after tech giant delivered a strong fourth quarter earnings report after hours, beating estimates on top and bottom lines as profits margins ramped into the quarter and results were solid across the board. The stock was up almost 7% on the news. 7% just on the news. This is what I'm talking about. Like, what are you doing to really help get you to that next level? When you are seeing this and you're saying, well, Lambo, I know, man, you talk about, man, this Friday, man, and you're doing some amazing things. I love seeing that. What are we doing to get to this next level? Well, we are doing this. We're making these solid plays, brick and mortar plays that are actually going to work. I watched a guy, and this is the God honest truth. Let me stop sharing this real quick. I watched a guy. He was a young 19-year-old, and you guys can look this up. Have you ever, guys, y'all ever watched, and I'll get to the chat in a minute, you ever watched and everything, man, The Lottery Changed My Life? Have anybody ever watched that? Has anybody ever watched The Lottery Changed My Life? Put it in the chat. Let me know if you watched The Lottery Changed My Life. It's a true story. So I go to watch The Lottery Changed My Life. Now, it's been going off air since maybe like 2015, 14, 17 or something like that. But I go in there and I watch the stupid stuff that people just decide to do. And I say, yep, they're going to be broke. I mean, and they be winning some insane amounts, right? Now, I'm getting ready to say something to y'all, right? If you out there playing the lottery, you have a better chance in investing into yourself than winning the lottery. But if you do win the lottery and you right here on the Leverage Show, I'm going to give you some helpful advice. Or you know somebody who's going to win the lottery and come up big. Straight up. Because I want to put that out there. Because you don't never know. I've had people around me win the lottery, and I'm telling you, they did it big. They did it big. They did it big, and then some of them just could not manage finances. Straight up. They had a woman, and I want y'all to go look this up, right? True story. She won the lottery. She won $112 million. $112 million. Now, this is the wrong perception that I want you to go ahead and always remember. If you know that you or may not be as strong as financial literacy and you win the lottery, Lambo giving y'all some straight up facts today, right? Straight up facts. Before you do anything, I need you to go get the right financial team around you. That don't mean that's your mother. That don't mean that's your brother. That don't mean that's your daddy, your uncles, your cousin, Junebug and them, Ray Ray and them, Pookie and them. I need you to go get a real legalized financial team to begin to handle your assets for you. First things first. That's what I need you to go get. Limbo just giving you something. If you win the lottery, this is how you're going to handle this. Or for some of you guys who are going to come up big with some of these plays, you start seeing this money, and you're making this money because you're around the right leadership, you need to go on ahead and find yourself a financial institution who literally is regulated, right? But also has the documentation behind them that they can handle your money and handle your money well. right? This is a true story. I'm just trying to give you something. I'm really just trying to give you some serious game today. And I want you to go on ahead and say to them, hey, I came up with a lot of money. This is where we're at. This is where we're going. Some of y'all, the first mistake that you guys are going to make, you guys are going to take that lump sum. Oh my gosh. If I take that lump sum, this lady had $112 million. Y'all can go look up the story. Foolish thing I've ever seen, man. I mean, foolish. So $112 million, you already know the lottery, you're going to chop that in half. So you're already down to like $55 million or whatever the case may be, right? But I think she was down even further because now you got another tax that comes after that, right? So I think she was at 46 million, right? She decided to take 46 million in a lump sum, right? Mistake number one. Before I let you take that lump sum, I'd rather you get the annuities for 20, 25 years. Because I'm telling you right now, you're going to find out how fast, I don't care if you're getting $5,000 a year or $5 million a year or $10 million a year. You're going to find out how fast, right, your life and your decisions change based off of where you have your current knowledge is and your wisdom and your exposure to what you have right now. You're going to find out how fast that changes. And for the longevity, for you and your family's sake, I hope you would choose the 20 to 25 year, 26 year payments and not go back 3-4 years in and have some sort of law firm fight for you to go get a big lump sum after 3 or 4 years. Now, possibly after 3 or 4 years, you would see how things change. Like, you know what? I don't need all that, Lambo. You're right. Maybe after financial team, after 4 or 5 years, you can go back in and resettle for the lump sum. Just giving y'all straight game. Lambo giving y'all game. Y'all probably ain't gonna never hear anywhere, right? So after 3 to 4 or 5 years, you may go back in and settle the lump sum, but you learned your lesson. You learn how many people have came into your circle. They're gonna come to you with crying stories. Hopefully, they're gonna be coming begging on their knees and knees with their hands out. And you're gonna see the right people who really love you for what you have and not what you have, for who you are and what you're doing in life to help people versus the people that you're going to see that's going to come with their hand out. And trust me, if you're making $5 million a year, they're coming with their hand out. I'm telling you what I know. The stories and the oh my gosh, my car blew up. Oh, I'm got to get repoed. Oh, I'm about to get foreclosed on. The stories are going to be insurmountable. Pick the annuities. Wait 4 to 5 years, right? It's going to shake off a lot of people. But you'll be disciplining yourself to say, you know what? I don't need that. I don't need this. I don't need that. Can I say something to you right now? If you win the lottery and you're making $5 million a year with annuity payments or $10 million a year with annuity payments, right? $10 million a year, $5 million a year. I want you to set parameters and budgets for yourself. If you start getting into these crypto plays and these leaders and you start making nice money, it's like, oh my gosh, Lambo, I'm out here, I'm trading for myself, man. I got with Vaughn, Unlimited Freedom, and I got with Anthony Deloach, and I got with my guy CPMD, and I got with my guy BOJ, and I got with Coach Rashid, and I got with some of the other great people out here, and I started making serious money. What do I do with it? I need for you to start handling yourself and investing in your education, but also investing in the team around you, not your peoples. Oh, they real good with wealth. They real good. No. I need to know if they can handle real finances, right? What are their portfolios that they're handling? If they only handle the portfolios of their house, we got a problem. I need for you to really understand how to handle tax problems when they come, because tax problems are going to arise. See, we don't think about all of these things. We just think about the money. Oh my gosh, once you get the money, I'm feeling good. I'm ready to go ahead and invest. I'm ready to go do this. Yeah, go splurge on yourself. Set yourself a budget. You're making $5 million a year. Man, take $250,000 or $500,000 And let that be your shopping budget for the year. Go shop, buy what you want, anything what you want. Go bless as many people as you possibly can. But with that other 4.5 million, oh, you better put that to really good use. That ain't gonna be no kick around money and money that you just mess around with and all of this stuff. That's money you strategically put in places. Strategically put it in a trust. See, this is game. This is Lambo giving y'all some game. Strategically put it in an IUL with a multiplier. Put it in a family trust. Rondi was just on here last week talking about this. Tuesday talking about this. Put it in a family trust. People don't know that you can set it up to have a family trust, right? Where now you're putting money in, everybody's putting money in, and then you're able, when somebody needs that money for whatever situation, to draw the money out to take care of a need. Me and my wife was talking about this that Monday. God honest truth. God honest truth. Me and my wife was talking about it that Monday, Tuesday. And I was telling my wife, I said, you set the families up like this, put the trust in there, this, and just let it I'm telling you, the interest itself, you're going to make money. You set $5 million in the trust, and the trust is making 10% a year. That means you're making $500,000 on that $5 million a year. You can take the money out of the $500,000 without touching the $5 million. And I'm telling you, spread it between your family, and people can pay their bills. People can take a couple of trips. People can live. The problem is we get greedy. The problem is the people around you get greedy. Y'all don't want to hear this. Y'all came to the Leverage Show on Finance Fridays to hear something else. And the problem is you have undisciplined people mixing with disciplined people, or on their way to be disciplined people. And then when you have that mix, right, you have a fight, and people are upset because you are disciplined or on your way to be financial discipline. And then they're undisciplined because they only have their world, their wants, their needs right now. I don't care what you're doing. I know you got it. And they're making you feel like the bad person because you got it and you can't help them in their needs. That's not the way that you handle wealth or handle finances. You don't make decisions that are emotional decisions. Make decisions that are going to help you out on the long run, that you can gain and build wealth from. Right? Is this producing passive income opportunities? Is this not producing passive income opportunities? Is this only producing opportunities that do not set well with me and my financial structure so that I can grow my wealth over time? That's what this is about. That's what the Leverage Show is about. It's about helping educate you when most people do not educate you, or you don't see the education out because you're busy scrolling through your phone, you're following all these different people and trying to figure out what they're doing and all of this other stuff. You're in all of this other facade of a mess. And you yourself have not been disciplined enough to really begin your financial journey to independence. Again, if you start winning something big, for those who are getting big inheritance, get with somebody who knows how to handle wealth or knows how to make passive income and does it on a daily basis or weekly basis or monthly basis. This is what they do. Get with somebody who knows how to continuously grow your portfolio. Listen, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just a man delivering the message because I want you to win. And I really want you to win and win for the long run. I don't want you to win short. I want you to win for the long run. I want you to look back and say, man, you know what? I got there on that Leverage Show, bro. I didn't want to hear it on that Friday because if I hit the lottery or if I hit big in these crypto plays or I hit big in these Forex plays or I hit big in the option plays, and man, if I hit big and somebody leaves money for me in a wheel or leaves money for me in an insurance play or something happened of great fortune and it comes my way, I pray that this message rings back into your mind and you say, you know what, Lambo, you're right. Before I do anything, I need to go seek financial advice from real people who know how to handle real money, because that's what they do. Doctors do it every day. They handle real medical issues. Dentists do it every day. They handle real dentist issues. Mechanics do it every day. They handle real maintenance, car maintenance issues. You want to go ahead and trust your fortune into somebody who's out there laying on the couch all day long, playing video games, watching TV, don't have no type of work ethic with them, eating up all the food and drinking up all the Kool-Aid. That's who you want to go ahead and say, yeah, I trust them with my financial decisions. What? Really? Okay. That lady who had that $112 million, the first thing she was out there doing, I just shocked. I was blown away. And she was a sister. It just was blown away. She went on ahead and started purchasing some cars. Now listen, Lambo ain't against cars, right? You're gonna purchase some nice cars. I'm automatically gonna show you, hey, let's go flip these cars. Let's go put these cars in a market, right? And show you where to go to start making money on the exotic cars or really high-end cars that you have, right? I'm gonna show you how to make money off of that. Now you can go drive it any other few days out of the fleet when you're ready for that. But let's go make money off of that, right? You may want to go sit this one in your driveway. I'd rather you go sit the Ford or the Mustang or whatever in your driveway, right? But if the really high-end stuff, let's go make money off of that. Let's go let that produce you passive income each and every single month. This lady wind up going on ahead, and she had a chauffeur with a Rolls Royce. She's out there looking. I'm not lying to you. Man, y'all go look this up if I'm lying to y'all. She's out there. My wife had to see it. I had to show it to her. I said, man, look, we out here doing dumb stuff. Her fiance, who all of a sudden became her fiance because he was working out with her in the gym, he's looking at a Bugatti. I said, whoa, hold on, time out. You the fiance. You are looking at a Bugatti. She got $40 million, or I know it's dwindling down after that because she done bought so much stuff. She done bought her the Rolls Royce. She done bought her a Bentley or something like that, some other stuff. Whatever she done bought. I knew none of it was actually making money. None of it she put into an exotic play that was making her passive income money. And she's out there paying off stuff for everybody. When I seen her go look at a jet, I almost wanted to take my TV and then toss it out the window. She was looking at a private plane. And I'm sitting there just looking at it. I say, okay, what's she gonna do with this? Lambo knows what to do with a private plane. I'm broke that sucker out. There's no way. What in the world? I gotta go ahead and sit there and keep doing this. For people who don't know, and you never mind, I'm not even gonna go there. But anyway, there's ways that you can go ahead and ride and do private and charter with a flight card, right? You can go get a flight card hours. That's it. You pay for the flight hours and everything they put on the card and stuff like that. You can take that anywhere you want to go. You don't even need a physical plane unless you're physically gonna broke it out, or unless that's just your lifestyle and that's what you want, right? Let's just keep it real with you. That's your lifestyle. That's what you want. That's what you're comfortable with. Cool. That's it. But Lambo keeping it 100 with you. If you are not looking to grow wealth or make that a passive income and that becomes a liability, it will suck the very life out of you. Straight up. It sucked the very life out of you. You're like, oh my gosh, what in the world am I doing with this? Why in the world do I have this? And the way people usually go broke, they see that they buy all of the big stuff. They see all of the big things. They buy all of this stuff. and they mentally don't have a coach or somebody in the ear who is telling them or showing them what to do. If I show you or begin to format you right now, when it does arrive, you're going to see how much less value the things that you thought that you were valuing had to it. Straight up. Straight up. You're going to be like, oh, what was I doing? Who was I trying to impress? What was I trying to do? Like, you will find more stuff to go do because you start saying, man, my assignment is way bigger than being wrapped up in the thing or the things and then impressing people and all of this stuff so you can go try to look good. No. What is your assignment? What are you here for? What are your why? How many people are you there to help? Most of you will get fascinated by the ability to problem solve and help someone else out with their journey. That's when you get to the top. I'm telling you, I've seen it over and over again. When you get to the top and you start seeing yourself elevating and getting to that next level and like, oh my gosh, Lambo, you're right. I got all the bank. I got all the bling. I got all the Jews and the cars and everything. I got everything. I got the boats, the yachts, the plane. You got it all. And then you start saying, what do I do now? You just want to just travel, just to travel? It's a boring life for people who really have a work ethic and who's really trying to help people. It's a very boring, I'm telling you what I know, it's a very boring life. Y'all don't got to listen to me. Y'all can, I pray, and it's the God honest truth. I pray that y'all do get very blessed like that. Just one person from the Leverage Show gets really blessed like that and comes back and says, Lambo, you're right. After I traveled and I did everything and I went everywhere and I'd been on the boat and I'd been on the plane and I'd been around the best of the best. I'd ate the best of the best. I'd been wearing the best of the best. I've been out there with the best of the best people. You are right. I still felt empty in my life. Like I got bored. I needed to do something different. And the thing about it is that you understand why you see Elon Musk a lot out into the public. It always plays at places and speaking at places and talking to people when he doesn't even need to. He can crawl up inside of a rock. He can crawl inside of his house and stay right there at his house without ever being seen again. And his fortune will continuously to keep rising. Jeff Bezos could do the same thing. But why do you see he goes down and is on the floor in his buildings and doing speeches to the employees and the companies? And it's like, man, this billionaire doesn't even have to do this. Why in the world and everything, man, is he down here doing this? Because he's helped motivate. He's helped inspire. He's taking an approach because he doesn't want to get bored and wants to see things, visual eye on the ground. It's what we call boots on the ground. That's what we want for your life. I want you to see it from a boots on the ground standpoint. That you're able to say, you know what, Lambo, you're right. It's nothing like being on the boots on the ground. We're actually really taking this thing and moving the needle and moving the throttle ourselves. It's nothing like that. Really helping people and seeing people light up because we were able to help them. That's what this Leverage Show is about. That's what these Finance Fridays are about. So when I tell you Amazon stock surge, and I tell you and everything, man, you know, that Meta took off 20% and all of this stuff, and you're like, oh my gosh, look at this. I never even thought about this. Let me say something to y'all. I'm getting ready to give y'all some amazing things if you never, ever heard it, right? The highest dollar bill right now in circulation right now is the $100 bill. Do y'all remember the circulation before that? What the highest it went up to? Let me go ahead and give that to you. And who were the presidents on those bills? And some of them were not even presidents. We'll get to the comments in just a little bit. Don't worry about it. Y'all stick with me. Lambo just want to show y'all something. I love y'all. And I just really want to show y'all something, man. That's it. Lambo out here just giving y'all Finance Fridays, man, and really showing y'all some great things and just talking with y'all. Look at this. Here we go. Boom. Sharing this with y'all. This is good. This is real good, to be exact. Here we go. I hope y'all guys, man, y'all sticking around, man. I'm enjoying this, man. I just want to enjoy y'all too, y'all, right now, right? So everybody's familiar with, the $2 bill, right? We all know Jefferson is on the $2 bill, right? That is still in circulatory, right? Even though they have removed it a lot, you can still get $2 bills, right? If you go to the bank, a lot of the banks will still give you a $2 bill. Well, who was on the $500 bill? You guys remember? That's right, William McKinley. William McKinley was on the $500 bill, right? This is amazing. This is fun facts. Really want you to go ahead and to know. William McKinley was on the $500 bill. Okay, I thought that's pretty cool, right? Look, let's go even further down. The $1,000 bill, right? At the original time, it was Alexander Hamilton, right? It was Alexander Hamilton. But then they replaced that $1,000 bill with Alexander Hamilton for Grover Cleveland. You guys remember that. Just remember, Alexander Hamilton was on the front of the other bills as well. They thought it was confusing. They said, nah, Hamilton can't have all these bills. We're going to give it to Grover Cleveland. And Grover Cleveland was out there on the $1,000 bill. The $5,000 bill, who was on that? You got it, James Madison. The $5,000 bill was first issued in 1861 during the Civil War, right? 1861. That's when they had the $5,000 bill on there. It's amazing. A lot of people may not even know that. It's just a fun fact that Lambo just want to give you guys, right? Look at this. There was a $10,000 bill. A lot of people do know this, and a lot of people don't know this, right? Chase, just like Chase Bank, a lot of people don't even know this. Just like Chase Bank, Salmon Chase, guess what? Was on the $10,000 bill. Remember, he was not even a president. This is how power takes in place. A lot of people don't even know this. A lot of people are like, man, Lambo, no, I never even thought about that. He was on a $10,000 bill, Salmon Chase. Do you guys know and everything what family bloodline this is from? Oh, this is real good right here. This is real good. I know y'all going to be in the comments lighting this up. If you guys are out there listening, if you guys haven't got bored. Salmon P. Chase was not a president, not a sitting president. He was a treasurer from Ohio, right? Secretary treasurer from Ohio. That's why Ohio was always key when it comes to swing states, when it actually comes to presidential nominations. That's what it is. And people are like, oh man, you win Ohio, you win the states, and you win the presidency and all of this stuff. A lot of people don't know exactly why Ohio is so key in a lot of major things. Salmon P. Chase. What's another major bank from the lineage of Salmon P. Chase? Chase, Chase, that you guys and everything know. It's banking institutions on the $10,000 bill. You guys may not know. Yeah, you're right. JP Morgan Chase. Lineage. Understand lineage. Understand why Chase is. So when you look at Chase, once you look at the lineage, like, man, Salmon Chase was on a $10,000 bill. The lineage to JP Morgan Chase. This right here is some good stuff, man. I just want y'all to understand, get familiar with banking institutions and why and the reason why and what was going on and what happened. Why they actually went on ahead and went the way that they did. Again, look at this. Here we go to the next one. This was a $100,000 bill. Who was on a $100,000 bill? None other less than Mr. Woodrow Wilson himself. This bill, if you remember, came out during the Great Depression. Came out during the Great Depression. True story. When it came out throughout the Great Depression, it was only federal certificate issued bill. And it was in gold. It was in gold. This was a $100,000 bill. The six-figure bill was issued. It was issued as a certificate where they exchanged the certificate for gold. That's how they counted your gold back then. And they issued certificates and they put these into your box. They were able to leverage and secure the gold itself so nobody would go ahead and take the gold. So back in the day, I'm giving y'all some serious game. When you had gold and you had enough statue, your money or your gold, they could rob the gold or the bars of gold that was actually in the bank themselves. But none of the robbers would go after the certificates because it was backed by the certificates. $100,000 certificates. That was only issued inside the bank notary system itself. I'm going to give y'all some facts. This is how the wealth stayed wealthy. Even though he's like, oh yeah, you're seen in the movies, right? They used to rob the banks and they would get all the gold and stuff like that. Well, the internal banks would issue another certificate, which was the $100,000 bill, as you having collateral. So the thieves would go steal the gold and like, yep, we got the gold, we got the gold. The banks is like, we ain't worried about it because this $100,000 bill was already backed internally. You can't spend it outside of the bank. It was illegal. It's illegal right now to possess a $100,000 bill. As a matter of fact, you can't. It's a rarity. You can't even get it. You can get it, but that's some stuff that they keep in a museum. But that's how they backed the gold. Was with $100,000 bills that they would stack up, and they would put that in a separate place. These banks and everything, man, would say, "Hey, you can take the gold. We still got the $100,000 bill." And they would stack it up, and they had the bills in like millions. They always stacked them up. And he was like, man, so they could take the gold, but my money is still backed up? Yes. So these are facts that when you get out here and you start researching, you start seeing this stuff, and you know this stuff, and I've done history on this stuff for years, it would blow your mind to tell you how deep and how connected that we are and how ahead we are as a civilization. Cool stuff. Woodrow Wilson is on a $100,000 bill. Just wanted to give that to y'all. Fun fact for you guys, man. All right, you guys, I'm getting ready to get into the chats now. I just wanted to give that to you guys. This is Finance Fridays, right? This is what we're here for, right? You know, to go ahead, man, and show some love, man. Shout out to my guy, Murph. I see you in the building. Thank you, sir. You already know what time it is. It's a happy Friday, and we actually out here getting it, man, showing y'all some love. My guy, Unlimited Freedom, is in the building, man. Lambo with the sauce, man. I'm out here giving them the sauce, man. You already know what time it is. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe to my guy, Unlimited Freedom. I know it is Friday. He should be on right now, maybe about 15, 16 minutes ago. Make sure you guys go tap into my guy, Unlimited Freedom, on his channel, because I know he's bringing you some sauce. Full salute. Make sure you go tap into his binary options course, too. That is really helping change lives. That's my guy, man. Shout out to you, Vaughn. IC's in the building. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday, sir. Good to see you, IC, man. Definitely always showing love, man, and doing what he was doing. Man, I talked about you earlier, IC. And you already know, man. You already know what it was, man. So shout out to you and everything, man. IC, thank you for all that you do, my brother. My baby's in the building, man, showing love. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Let's go ahead and make this thing do what it do, man. My guy Murph is in the building. Make sure he making it do what it do, man. What up, Unlimited Freedom? You already know. Queen Johnson, you already know, man. Hello, Mrs. Johnson. I mean, they showing love to the queen. Full salute to the queen. My queen gets me right, man. I told y'all every single time she possibly can, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Hello, Unlimited Freedom, man. Hello, Murph. Good to see you. My guy, Big Ant the Loach is in the building, man. Shout out to you, man. What's up, Leverage Show family? I truly thank you for all that you do. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe, man, to my guy, Big Anthony DeLoach's channel. And you guys follow all his content because he's doing some really amazing things. Truly appreciate everything that he's doing, man, and moving forward in this direction. What's up, Lambo? You already know, man. We are already out here, man, killing the game, man, on a Financial Friday, as we usually do, man. Cutie Potato for Life is in the building. Shout out to you. Hello, happy Friday, just in time for my lunch break. Shout out to you. Thank you, Cutie Potato for Life, for definitely tapping in. DeLoach is in the house. You know the general is in the house. DeLoach is known as the general. Happy. Hello, Anthony DeLoach. You already know, man. Cutie Potato for Life is in the building this morning, man. Let's go ahead and make this happen. Cutie P is in the building, man. Let's go. Anthony DeLoach said, what's up, Murph? Let's go. What's up, IC? Let's go. Blue Sky is in the building. Shout out to you, Blue Sky, man. Having fantastic moving forward. Financial Friday. Getting it in out here. Doing what we do best, man, out here. Blue Sky, man. C.A. Murph said, Blue Sky, we can start the party now. Yes. Murph definitely already knows they can start the party now. Pray and run the play. Yes, yes, yes. Please let's run this play because you already know, man, we are out here killing it, man, out here. What's up, Vaughn? Showing love to Vaughn, man. DeLoach is in the building, man. Showing love to Vaughn. Icy showing love to Blue Sky. Big Ant showing love to Blue Sky. That's what we love to hear. Blue Sky say, I'm here for the lessons, the love, and the leverage. Hopefully, thank you for that because that's what we are here to do. He is going back to jail and he needs to get out of Dodge ASAP. Speaking on air, that is, whoo, boy. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. That's going to be a very hot topic, especially to see how this thing is going to go forward. It's already been a week now. Has anybody got any payouts from Ad Media Spin yet? That's all I'm saying. Whew. Some of y'all was waiting. First of the month, y'all can pay y'all bills. I ain't seen no wallets being hit yet. Y'all leaders out there, let me know, man, what's going on. Let me know if y'all wallets are being hit just yet. Or they still telling y'all, hey, we are in a spin cycle right now, waiting for everybody to keep logging in. Already been a week. It's already the first of the month. Somebody got some bills they need to be paid out here. So y'all make sure that y'all are actually out there, man, getting it in, man. Let me know. Shout out to my guy, Unlimited Freedom, man. What's up, fam? You already know, man, we going to do what we do, man. Keep doing what you do, Vaughn, man. Man, keep rocking out. Blue Sky said, rocking a silk outfit, looking like money, smelling like the essence of Issa Miyake Murph. I love it. I love it. I love it. Only Blue Sky, man. You already know I want it, man. I love this community, man. Y'all truly make Lambo's day each and every single time, man. My guy, Big Ant DeLoach said, man, speak on it, Lambo. You know I'm going to speak on it, man. I'm going to do what I do best, man, out here. Loving it up and living life and caring. That's what we out here to do. Blue Sky, I see you, man. Murph out there showing love. The Blue Sky, loving it up and loving life. Let's go, Blue Sky. The nerve of you. You already know you that detective girl. Baby, don't even go ahead, man, and say it any other way. You know how you do. I love you for that, girl. Continue to keep doing that thing, girl. Diversification is key. Diversify in various ways with different levels of risk. Yes, please do that. I mean, that's game from the general right there. He's pulling up in a custom jet with the sevens painted on the wings. Anthony DeLoach, they put them sevens in the chats. Will you know my dog, the general, is in the building, man, out here making it do what it do. Shout out to you. P.C. Smith is in the building, man. Strong arming, baby. I already see you out there, sis. Thank you. Appreciate the love out here. Blue Sky, man. PC, man, you already know it's Queen, the mother of the leverage show. All other queens ain't got nothing on Lady Johnson. Y'all put that bell in there, man, for Lady Johnson. Y'all already know. Blower Bag Nana is in the building, man. You already know, man. Issa showing love, man, laughing, man. Blue Sky, my baby showing love to Blue Sky. I love it, man. My baby showing love to P. You already know. Show us your shirt, Lambo. I'll show it to you guys again. Definitely showed it earlier to y'all, but, man, look, this is it. Man of God, love that, man. My wife is always and everything, man, making sure she keep me, man, fresh with all the gear, man, and keep me on point. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Truly appreciate y'all for hitting that like button. Oh, yeah. He's got the sauce. He's got him in AD with the tradiction. He's got the ET song that's better than American Grid. He's hollering like nature. Rig Nature Boy Ric Flair. If you guys know Nature Boy Ric Flair, that's Vaughn, boy. Vaughn is over there probably cutting up right now, letting people have it on the broadcast. And you guys got to know Vaughn. You guys got to go see that man definitely in full action, man. I see it, Murph. You may be phenomenally blessed in this season. Cutie Potato for life. Love that, man. Always showing love to people. Blue Sky, you are so awesome. My wife showing love, man. Right back to Blue Sky. We are family and we have everything we need. Nice, less time for some wants. That's what it is, man. Just don't settle for your needs. Go get your wants this year. You've been wanting that thing. You've been actually dreaming about that thing on your vision board, that thing on your phone, that thing on your laptop, that thing out there, man, on your desk. It's everywhere you want it at, except for it being in your possession. It's time for you to go get your wants, man. That's what you need to be going on ahead and doing. Lead detective, baby. You know you that lead detective, girl. Stop it, girl. Stop it. You that lead detective. You can definitely go ahead and crack some American unsolved mysteries cases. Same to you, Blue Sky. Thank you, Lady Johnson. Yes, she is. Loving that. Thank you, Mrs. Johnson. Maybe it's because I serve an awesome God. Hey, man. Yes, it definitely is. We definitely serve an awesome God. My baby says, hey, man, Blue Sky, she's out there getting the co-signer. You know, we'll blow her back now, the co-signer. You already know. It's definitely going down. Blue Sky said, PC Snell, what is it? What do you really want in 2024? If you want to choose it, publicize it. And we will be in agreement. Let's go. That's all facts. We were definitely on here last night, man, believing and speaking over the things that you truly want. My guy, CPMD is in the building, man. Shout out to you, man. Always, man, love the homie, man. Stopping through and showing love right here on the Leverage Show. That means everything, man, to me, man. You guys do not like and subscribe, man, to guy. Man, y'all make sure y'all go like, subscribe, man, to my guy, man. Crypto pays me daily today. He is killing the game out here, and I'm so thankful, man. I really am. I'm so thankful that people stop by. And, you know, me and CPMD, man, you know, we definitely talk, man. But, and I had to joke with him. I say, CPMD, I say, man, that wedding got you in hibernation, man. Where you at, baby? You know, he's like, Lambo, there you go, man. And I know he's always on his game, doing his thing. He just got back from overseas and stuff like that. I know he was over there, got a trip, but you got to remember, I think he's been married 30 days, maybe 32 days. So shout out to the newlywed, my guy Q out there, man, really killing it. So proud of him, man. He already know, man. We out here, man, just making it happen, brother. And we're going to continuously to make some amazing things happen. But again, y'all make sure y'all go like and subscribe to Crypto Pays Me Daily, his channel. Hit that notification bell because I'm telling y'all, he is killing the game out here. People don't know, but they want to. Yeah, people don't know what they don't. Yep, that's facts. It is. If you don't know nothing. The old folks used to say, "Don't." I tell somebody that on the pool table all the time. Don't know nothing, can't do nothing. Especially when you can't shoot. Oh, I'm getting ready to rag you on that pool table. I'm gonna dog you out there. So it is what it is, man. I was always, you know, you're really good when I'm quiet. I'm really good when I'm at my talking trash on the pool table. It's a wrap for a lot of y'all. It's like, here you go, Lambo, talking crap, boy, around here, boy. We can really have us a field day. Crypto Pays Me Daily. Yes, man, y'all put a shout out, man, to the big homie, man, for definitely stopping through and showing some love on the Leverage Show this week, man. We got to definitely, I already know, man, we got some amazing things we get ready to pop up. So excited about that, man. Issa with the fire emoji, man. I like this food for thought. Yes, this is money, this currency. You already know. And Murph got it. JP Morgan, Salmon Chase on a $100,000 bill. JP Morgan. I mean, it's the same thing. I tell people, I said, man, y'all be surprised of how this thing is so interconnected that it'll blow your mind. Blue Sky say, I still buy $2 bills from time to time. I like to give them to my children as gifts because my grandparents used to give them to us for birthdays. They were poor, but still wanted to bless us. Hey, man. You already know, man. Ain't nobody, man, out here talking about these type of blessings and giving people back these $2. But, man, these things are everything. I'm telling y'all for what I know. Y'all definitely want to tap in to them $2 out there, man. It really makes a big difference, man. Blue Sky, man, says the new 50K bill that came out this year has Murph. I didn't know it had a 50K bill. Has Murph on it. Oh, boy, that was a good one. I had to read that slow. The new 50K bill came out. I said, man, I didn't know there was a 50K bill. I had to read on it. It has Murph on it. Man, this one is good, man. This is good. Y'all, Blue Sky, you on one this morning. We like, and Murph right understand. It's a happy Friday. Blue Sky got jokes. I love it. I love it. I love it. Man, Murph, she got you, bro. She got one up on you, man. She got one up on you, Murph. The 50K bill with Murph on there, man. My wifey is definitely laughing, man, because Blue Sky, man, is coming out there, man, with the hitter quitters, man, hitting them uppercuts, man, and showing so much love. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Dee Dee's Chicken Cat Shack is in the building. Happy Friday, fam. Happy Friday, man, to the McClendons who are killing it out there. Dave and Chris have just been really doing their thing. I told y'all this right now. If y'all are not rocking with Dee Dee's Chicken Cat Shack, when y'all get out there on the West Coast, y'all need to definitely go look them up and rock with them. I showed y'all their documentary right here on The Leverage Show because they are truly ones to be celebrated, because they have definitely been pushing that needle and doing some really big things to move forward. I truly appreciate you guys, man. Thank you, man, for rocking and showing love in on The Leverage Show, man, and out here on Lambo today. My wifey out there showing love to Dee Dee's, man. You already know, man, what time it is. We love it. We love it. We love it, man. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. Give y'all some real great Financial Fridays. Again, didn't want to go ahead and get into any place. Just wanted to go ahead and talk about some real things that were in the market, some things you guys got to be looking out for. Dee Dee's Chicken Shack, man, giving a love sign. Thank you, man. We truly appreciate that. You already know what time it is. And just really tell you guys, man, that this is usually how this stuff, great stuff work, what to look for, what you need to look for. Again, iShares for the biggest ETF plays, man, iShares is definitely going to be huge. They're going to make some big movement. Again, you guys have heard Amazon and Meta is definitely moving, and the stock is moving because of the fourth quarter earnings for Amazon that was reporting. And Meta actually wound up had another movement. So Apple's moving too. So, I mean, some of these things, man, we see Amazon, Meta, and Apple moving. You already know it's getting ready to be, man, a great first quarter. And I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. Y'all better get ready. Position yourselves. Get yourselves right. Make sure you guys are putting yourself in the right financial position. Remember, just a couple days ago, the Feds held the rates, right? They did not raise the rates. They held the rates, right? So there was no big interest rate jump as well. And they're doing that based up off of the possibility of cutting the rates and bringing the rates down. They're watching the markets to see if they can officially start bringing the rates down. You guys want to know that. And again, I help educate you guys on those different currencies, from the $500 bill to the $1,000 bill to the $10,000 bill to the $100,000 bill, man. We was able to kind of talk about that, man, talk about those presidents and exactly see the linking and the correlation, man, between the new people, man, out there. So we also got a chance to talk about AMS. So you guys already know, man, what happened, man. We just wanted to bring it. We wanted this to be a 90-minute show today. I told you guys, I truly appreciate and love you guys. Remember, Zoom call is on Monday for Money Mondays, man, at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. PST. So you guys don't want to miss that. I will put the link into the chats, into the Lambo Lounge, as well as making sure sending it out personally to people I know who always jump on. I will send you guys a link and make sure you guys can jump on there for that special Zoom on this Monday. Thank you guys, man, for everything. Truly appreciate you, Blue Sky. Thank you for all the love. That's for everything, man. You already know the $50,000 bill with Murph on it. All gonna have me laughing all weekend long, man. I needed that. Shout out and everything to you for that, man. Blue Sky showing love. IC showing love. Thank you for that, man. IC. He's out there, man, laughing, man. You already know what time it is, man. Definitely, man, full prayer hands, man. Thank you, guys. Listen, I truly appreciate you guys again. Have an amazing, great week. Let's start this month off right. Again, we'll be right back, man, on The Leverage Show Tuesday night and Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Right back here, making sure we level you guys up all for 2024. Love you guys. Jump on that Zoom call on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern as well, where we're going to definitely help level you guys up too as well for your business credit. Take care, you guys. Love you. We out of here. I'm Lambo Drew. Take care. God bless.